Look at our forecast. So how is that forecast working for them? Are the winds helping or is it hurting them right now?
I mean, the winds are coming in from the onshore direction, so it is good because it's actually bringing in some cooler and more moist conditions. But if you live downwind of the fire, not great news. So the Sierra is actually getting hit by the worst of the smoke right now. It's really interesting that just by looking at our satellite imagery, that little puff, that's not cloud coverage. That is the wildfire smoke. And you can see it's creating some really, really bad air quality in the direct vicinity of the fire. But again, for us here in the Bay Area, we are not downwind of it. So we're not going to be feeling the impacts of the GAN fire. What we will be feeling the impacts of is the wildfires that are currently surging across the Pacific Northwest. What that's going to do is it's allowing our wildfire smoke to wrap around the coast, and then the onshore winds that we're seeing are just ushering in that smoke directly across the Bay Area, and then that smoke is settling in the Central Valley. So the Central Valley is looking at a mix of smoke from the wildfires in both California and the Pacific Northwest, while coastal California, this is all wildfire smoke from well up to our north. We're not dealing with the wildfire smoke in California, which is really interesting. And this is our current air quality right now. It's not as bad as it could be, but you see those little pockets in orange from the GAN fire mostly. They are unhealthy for sensitive groups. The Bay Area, the color in yellow, that is that moderate category. But again, with the incoming smoke, it is only going to get worse and worse. I would not be surprised if tomorrow we did have widespread unhealthy for sensitive groups when it comes to that air quality. But a lot of the coast is dealing with what we haven't seen for the past couple of days, that thick marine layer, thanks to the onshore winds. And again, the reason that we're dealing with the wildfire smoke is also the reason that we're dealing with the thick marine layer and the thick cloud coverage, keeping our temperatures a lot more comfortable. But again, we are going to continue to see that cloud coverage. It's not going anywhere over the next couple of days. It's going to keep those temperatures directly along the coast nice and comfortable, waking up early tomorrow morning to a lot of fog filling in our valley communities. And tomorrow afternoon, it'll be foggy along the coast and it'll be sunny inland. A return to slightly more typical Bay Area weather conditions, although it is going to be still a couple of degrees above average tomorrow. Inland areas, you're going to be in the mid to lower 90s out there. Not crazy hot, not triple digits, but it's still a couple of degrees warmer than normal for August. Coastal communities, mid to upper 60s. Again, that is a degree or two warmer than normal, and it's going to stay this way through Wednesday and Thursday. Those will be the last 2 days of the comfortable heat before a big heat up heads our way. So Thursday afternoon, again, comfortable, mid to lower 90s inland, upper 60s along the coast. By Friday and Saturday, though, we are going to be seeing a return of more heat, and that does mean our fire weather is going to increase. These areas that you see in deeper and darker orange and red, especially across our North Bay, again, that is what we're concerned about, especially Friday and into Saturday with the heat and maybe even some offshore winds developing. Places across our inland East Bay and our North Bay, especially the higher elevations with the really dry fuel at the ground, something we'll keep a very close eye on. Again, Friday and Saturday is the worst days, but the fire danger is going to stick around really through the end of the week and into the weekend. And it all revolves an area of high pressure, a heat dome that's bringing excessive heat all across the west coast of the United States. We are lucky, though, to live in the Bay Area. I just kind of want to remind you how lucky coastal California is. 73 degrees in San Francisco, 77 degrees in Los Angeles. Then you take a short drive inland in Palm Springs, you're at 115 degrees today. Tomorrow, you'll be at Las Vegas, 112 degrees. So again, we are not feeling the worst of the heat, although yes, it is still a few degrees above average. Friday and Saturday, though, will be the warmer days of the upcoming week. There are probably going to be a few locations inland that will be on the cusp of that triple-digit mark. But then look at what happens by Monday and Tuesday, a return of more typical Bay Area weather conditions. We'll be seeing that onshore flow returning in full force. We'll be seeing the marine layer arriving. So if you live along the coast and you really enjoy the sunshine and you like the slightly warmer temperatures for this time of year, you only have through the rest of the week and the weekend before that true August weather returns. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Zoe.